Hey! Welcome back, another day, another vlog. Great to see you all. It was fine. Friday morning? Friday morning. I think it is. Wow. Big stuff to talk about. Some crazy stuff going on in this world. Blowing my socks off. First of all, photos are pretty close to being done. I've got it down to 11. I just got to fine tune it all and get it all ready to whack in the video today. So I'll do a fair bit of work on that today and hopefully get the video mostly done. So I'd say probably after work tomorrow I should be able to finish it off and upload it and get it done for the weekend because there'll be no show. This is the Friday show. Done and dusted for another week. And they've gone quick. Right. There's no easy way to say this. I've been when I lived in London in '97, PlayStation had been out, I think 2 years. FIFA was the biggest game. PlayStation 1, awesome, loved it. Become an addict, come back, moved to Adelaide, moved back to Adelaide, got my own PlayStation when the PlayStation 2 came out, I think. I know we had a PlayStation 1 and then I got a 2. I've loved PlayStation. Always PlayStation, never an Xbox fan when that come. I've always die-hard PlayStation fan. At one point for about a week or so, I had the world record for Wipeout 297, and loved it with the Nikon controller, the only controller I'll ever use. And now they don't let you use it with the new machines. I basically stopped playing it. So, big fan. Super excited about the 5. I thought, maybe it's been a long time, 20 odd years, nearly 25 years. They might bring back Wipeout and bring back the Nikon. I've been chasing that down for years. And I just wanted to see what this new console was going to be all about. So I was ready for the release tonight. 2 hours, 15 minutes. The show went. For 1 hour and about probably, let's say, 5 minutes. 1 hour, 5 minutes. I'll give him 10 minutes. Friggin' game ads. Are you joking me, Sony? Game ads for 2 hours, man. For a friggin' console launch. Barely much you could see out of anything. Grand Theft Auto's coming back out. Yeah, that always comes. We know that. It's always good. Gran Turismo was a highlight reel. Great gameplay. Looks really cool. But it's like not playing it. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's always good. And then all these other games. No Wipeout, which was one of the original games and one of the biggest games when it first came out. That seems to have gone to the wayside. I guess no one's into that sort of racing stuff anymore, so it's fair enough. None of the games that I've seen other than that were interesting. No baseball, so that was disappointing yet again. We've got to buy it from them, so that was unfortunate. The basketball, you didn't even get to see any of the gameplay. They just had like the opening scene to the game generally, and old mate jumping around, which I've never heard of. I didn't even know the team existed that he played for. But yeah, with gameplay to see what it was about, and then all these other kids games and fighting and RPG stuff, and pretty much nothing there that was good for anyone. And then the consoles got released. I say consoles because there's two of them. There's a standard version and a digital version. Now they went on to explain absolutely nothing about PlayStation. They had a high def render of these consoles, or an actual unit if it might be. All we know out of it was there's wireless headphones which use their 3D sound system. There's a HD camera. We have no reason why you need a HD camera because they didn't explain anything about the consoles. There's a wireless charger for your joysticks, which now look like Xbox joysticks. That's nothing exciting. That's pretty standard. I had one on my PS4 Pro. I had a external one that I had a fan to go into it, and I had that. so I had a wireless charger. It wasn't really that big a deal. Yeah, what else was there? I was dumbfounded. It was really, and yeah, sorry, white. Who the friggin' hell makes anything white? It's gonna get covered in dust and dirt and drop pizza, bong water for all the guys smoking weed. Like, they're smoking crack, these dudes. Who makes epoxy console white? And it looked horrible. It's a tower. It's like it's gone into a tower. That V thing looked funky, but it looked like something different, and it looks like Sony would do it and PlayStation. This is just a friggin' tower. It basically is just the same as a tower, and they've taken the PS4 Pro and they've put a white thing on the back. You'll see it on the thumbnail. It's just a white shroud on the outside with cooling fins, and yeah, I don't know. I was nonplussed. They didn't explain anything. We got no dates, no prices, no confirmed final specs, zero. Yeah, we've got 2 designs now, which we didn't know about, so we've got no info. Yeah, I was completely, utterly pissed off with Sony by the end of the 2 hours to just get zero info other than a couple of pictures. Wow, that, pretty exciting stuff. We had 2 hours of ads for nothing to get a picture. So not much fun at all with that. Yeah, Sony, crap effort. Yeah, not impressed. You haven't got a sale out of me yet. There's nothing there that I actually really think that's worthwhile so far. I think I'll just keep my PS4 Pro and just play the old games. Rightio, over on Nikon, some interesting stuff out of Nikon. Full frame Z5 and Z30 to be released this year. Very cool. That Z5, only issue with that, over at Frono's Photos, saying it may not have an EVF. You have to buy it separately for a friggin' full frame high spec camera. That's insane. Like, what the hell? I know on the M6, the Canon M6, you got to buy one and you slot it in the hot shoe. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, a similar system to that. But surely you put it in the box with the camera as well. You're not going to... yeah, wow. That's really crazy if they're going to do that. Hopefully they don't do it. A great response to Canon's ramping up of what they're bringing out with the R6 and R5 to bring out a couple of... The Z50 was a fantastic camera and probably the better one at the moment. So the Z30 is going to be a little bit next level down from that. So that's going to be a great price point for guys to get people to change over or to start off into their mirrorless with Nikon. So that's pretty cool. I think they did pretty well. Nividia big leak from them. Their brand new top of the range graphics card, the RTX 3080, taken over from the 2080 series. Photos dropped out of that. Very interesting. Basically got your big graphics card. It's a really thick one. It's got a fan on opposite sides. So normally you have your fans on both sides. They suck the air out of the card, the heat and air out of the card and blow it out of your console or out of your tower or your PC unit. For whatever reason, there's a fan on both sides. So whether one sucks air in to blow it through and then out, that's the only thing I could think of, or blowing both or sucking and pulling out of both sides of the card. I'm not sure. No, obviously it's no details. This was a big leak and it was pretty exciting. Looks pretty good. Obviously no specs, no power. I'm sure now that everyone knows it's out there, there'll be a mad rush to get you the details. So stay tuned. We'll get you some more info on that. And then the other big thing of the night, huge news. Chris Lilly, Australian comedian, done some awesome TV series, has had all his shows pulled from Netflix and on TV. Also, Little Britain's had all their shows pulled from the BBC. And last but not least, Gone with the Wind has been reefed off HBO network all because of the Black Lives Matter movement and their blackface or slavery connection or anything to do with black people. If it's on TV, it's going to get reefed. So I'm assuming the goodies will get pulled as well. I grew up with them, with the black and white minstrels. I'm sure that's going to get canned as well. Geez, it's going to be an endless foray of everything now. You're going to have to pull most of Tarantino's movies. They're all going to have to go. Geez, what was that one with Leonardo DiCaprio? That's going to have to go. Geez, I can't even remember the name of it. They're going to have to pull that. That's going to get banned next, because you can't have that either, because that's got slaves in it. It's not looking good. Massive, big, whatever reason, it's just been a big smash against all the TV, and anything to do with that is just, look out. It's all on. No one is safe at the moment. It is no punches pulled. It's crazy land. You've got comedians which are there to make you laugh. If you cannot laugh at yourself, then you need to see a psychiatrist, for Christ's sake. Holy crap! If this world, I don't know how I'm going to bring up my son in a world where people cannot have a laugh and about themselves or life. Jesus Christ, man. Just people are getting far too serious. I know people have suffered and all that, but you're pulling comedians off channels. That's a chance for you to escape and just relax. And none of those guys mean any ill will to anyone of any race. I don't see how you could go and attack these guys. It's a very weird situation. Anyway, nothing I can do. I'm only a little speck of sand in a massive beach of life. I guess stay undercover. Be a mushroom. Stay in dark and get fed on shit like the rest of us. That's the safest place to be in this current world we live in. Say nothing, do nothing, and just let everyone else destroy themselves. I think that's pretty much what it's going to be like from now on in. It's a very, very weird time. 2020 is just out of control on meth. How did the whole planet get on meth in 6 months? Just insane. Wow. Rightio. Well, that's a very weird way to finish up a week. Couple of big negatives. Some crazy times. We've got a PlayStation doing 2-hour adverts for their games and clickbaiting everyone. That has to be the biggest clickbait I've ever heard of on YouTube. Just crazy. And then some other sad stuff. Some poor comedians losing their livelihoods and their jobs for whatever reason. But that's okay. These people are obviously feeling it, and it's personal to them, so we've got to, I guess, give them time, and eventually they might change their mind and let these people have their shows back. We don't know. We'll see what happens. Who knows at the moment? I don't think anyone can work out what the hell's going on. Probably got more chance of picking the Tas Lotto numbers than working out how the end of 2020 is going to go. We're not even halfway through, and it's just a madhouse of craziness. Wow. Rightio, I will see you all again Monday. Stay safe. Please. Stay sane. That's probably even bigger. Stay sane. Breathe. Have a laugh. Have a nice glass of red, a nice cold beer. Enjoy your family time together. I will see you all again on Monday. And you'll probably see a video on Saturday. Hopefully I get that all good. Rightio. Stay safe. Whether you're going that way or that way, don't worry about buying a PlayStation. It doesn't look real good. Ciao.